Yes, boys! Daddy Tate is back. He's out of jail. Finally. All of our male guidance is back. We're no longer going to be sad, pathetic, beta male, matrix-infected soy boys. Daddy Tate is back, and he's ready to rumble. He's ready to rumble it up.
Yeah, he's ready to get right back into the grind instantly.
Yeah, literally. So, surprisingly, Andrew Tate has been released from Romanian jail. Now, a couple of days ago, I'm not going to lie, I was baited a little bit. So, a few days ago, Keemstar tweeted that Andrew Tate and Tristan may be released tomorrow, right? But then the next day, he upped that saying Tate's appeal to be released was rejected again. Yeah. However, now he's been released, albeit on house arrest, but he has been released from his jail cell, him and his brother Tristan, who, poor Tristan, man. Everybody seems to have forgotten about this guy. Did any of y'all even know he was in jail? Because the spotlight has always been on Tate or Andrew himself, but Tristan has just been cucked. And, we'll get into some of his tweets too, because I kind of feel bad for the guy a little bit.
He's been coping about it.
He has been coping. Yeah. And I don't, envy his position. But I will say this, they have been released on house arrest. So I'm sure, they're enjoying stretching and looking at the sky.
And flexing too. Look at this.
Oh yeah, and flexing. I win, no tears. This is an old tweet he made. Lock yourself in your bathroom without your phone or laptop and try to sit for an hour. I'm a day 43 and counting. I almost cried today. Almost. I win, no tears. Now, if you almost had to cry, isn't that basically crying? No, anyway.
I swear he said that before. I swear he said, if you
Tate
almost
himself?
cry. Yeah, I think he said, if you almost cry, it's basically like you cried. Let's be real.
We'll get into some of his crazy tweets he made while he was in jail. And here's the deal. I generally support him being released, okay? Yeah. Especially on the basis of, just no strong evidence. Why does he need to be in a jail cell? It just seems way too political. So I support that or whatever, but I'm also gonna have a little bit of fun with the story too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he did tweet smiley face. He's back on Twitter, and here he is speaking for the first time.
That's free, so I have to give absolute respect to that. I have no resentment in my heart for the country of Romania or for anybody else. I just believe in the truth.
It was political, so...
I believe in God, and I think that the fire of truth will eventually destroy all lies, and anybody who lies in a long enough time frame will feel the sting of regret, and I believe in this.
Yeah, sure.
I truly believe that justice will be served in the end. There is 0% chance of me being found guilty of something I have not done. I maintain my absolute innocence, and I think most people understand this, and I look forward to being home. So thank you very much, everybody.
What are your plans for the next days then?
When I was in jail, I did 7,417 push-ups.
Damn. So, I'm looking at him very closely. Obviously, I was listening to what he was saying, but you got to just look at the man, right? After he's been in jail, what, obviously the questions come up, what, have they done anything to him? Have they tortured him? Have they, mistreated him in any way? He seems pretty positive, he's cracking jokes at the end, making people laugh. I'm looking at his face or whatever. He's got a full head of hair again.
Yeah.
So I guess when he said that he goes bald by choice, he wasn't lying.
Yeah, I mean, he's back. There's another video of him too that's interesting to look at where he's walking around. Yeah, this is
this video where he's, I guess, imitating what he was doing in his jail cell.
Yeah, what does this tweet say here?
It says, since last year, I've been in a 24-hour lockdown, no yard time, pacing a 3-meter cell with zero electronics or outside contact, absolute clarity of mind, real thoughts, real pains, vivid pain. 1 hour home and I can't stand my phone. Some habits die hard. We must defeat Shaitan, which is Muslim Satan.
Right.
If you guys didn't know. But here he is walking around, and I mean, obviously I can't look at a video like this and really tell you what he's been through. I'm just kind of looking for does he look like he's been tortured? Is he crazy or something like that? He seems pretty normal, other than this weird video of him just walking around his fucking house
for a minute straight.
Who's recording this?
Yes. Is Tristan just sitting there?
Is Tristan just sitting here recording him? He's also just sitting there getting a fat puff of that nicotine.
Yeah.
So Rumble is also having a big blast, because while Tate was in prison, he tweeted about how he's going to use Rumble to spread his message even more. And they said, we might need to upgrade our server. And everyone's been saying this for a while now. Everyone's been saying, of course, when Tate gets released, his live stream is going to be the most viewed live stream in the world.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. And it's going to be on Rumble, which is going to be massive for that company. This competitor to YouTube, they've been waiting for something like this to happen for quite a while now. And it looks like Tate is going to be who they stand behind, and they have no fears. I mean, they're openly embracing Andrew Tate. They're retweeting tweets celebrating him coming back. They're talking about how Rumble's going to take over. They're interacting with Steve Will Do It, and he was pretty appreciative of that. He said, "Thank you. Wow, so crazy having a platform acknowledge and support me."
Yeah.
And they did retweet this tweet, although they've unretweeted it, but just straight up retweeting a tweet saying, "Fuck YouTube."
Yeah.
So they're having a blast right now, and they're not holding back on anything. I mean, you would think like some companies, you know, that accept refugees that have been banned from the mainstream platforms,
Right.
they're not necessarily quick to accept them with open arms. But Rumble, it is good to see, and this is great. You know, we need platforms with some nuts that are willing to stand behind the people that will bring in the numbers, bring in the views, because we need that. We need a platform that is good.
Yeah, not just numbers and views too, but also, I know you believe this too, but alternating viewpoints.
Yes.
Not different from, you know, the Matrix, as they say.
Exactly.
But I do hope that Rumble, that if their first live stream back, I hope it's promoted properly and able to be promoted properly, because if so, then it definitely will be the biggest one. Like if they can get on TikTok, maybe make some clips and promote it around and spread it on the internet that this is when they're going to go live their first time, I think a lot of people will tune in to see that for sure.
Yeah,
So,
Rumble's definitely shaping up to be something interesting. So definitely, yeah, go check that out. Now, we mentioned before, Andrew Tate's made some pretty goofy tweets while in jail. This is one of my favorites. How many of you have genuinely tried to fly? Genuinely. How many of you have researched, trained, and truly tried to fly? None of you. Why? Because you think it's impossible. You've never pushed yourself because you believe the goal can never be achieved. You've never even tried. Imagine how much harder some men would work if it was possible. The amount of work ethic inspired by witnessing a man train his arms to move so fast and hard that he could fly. There is power in knowing something is possible. I was put on this earth by God himself to show you what is possible. You were not meant to be a slave. I was poorer than you. I was raised in a council estate by a single mother. I made it out. I conquered the internet. I became the top G. Now, the last tweet's base, but the first two tweets are like, what is he even talking about here?
Yeah,
is he speaking in like some weird riddle, or is he goofing around, or are they torturing him and he's gone crazy? That last thought, that sounds like I'm saying that to like be an asshole. Genuinely, my opinion of Romanian prisons isn't that they're the safest, most humane places in the world. Now, I don't know that, but that's just not the assumption that comes to my mind.
Yeah.
So I definitely, and I'm against all torture, period, in all countries. I'm very against torture.
Right.
So I was kind of worried. I was like, what weird shit, are they going to brainwash him?
Right. Are they they're really trying to demoralize him, at least, like, stop him from getting out? Because
are they going to clone him or something like that?
You know, an interesting tweet you could pull up if you'd like to is that of all people, that Leon Lush tweet, because that was actually kind of interesting. That
yeah.
Video. My prediction is that if and when Tate gets out of prison, assuming he's not officially charged, he'll be out June at the latest, he's going to come back with an absolute vengeance. The fresh narrative of the Matrix trying, as he predicted, and failing to ruin his life, 6 months of subhuman living conditions as he's held without charge, solitude that'll he helped claim, like, reach higher enlightenment or some shit. He will likely be a martyr, come back to life in the eyes of millions, and the Romanian government will be just another enemy he conquered on his quest to wake people up. The cope is going to go nuclear. All the people that were celebrating his arrest are going to be in shambles trying to figure out, how could this have happened? It's one thing to survive being canceled by Silicon Valley, but if the Romanian justice system fails to provide sufficient evidence and he walks, they will have done him a favor in his conquest to conquer the internet. If he did what he's being charged with, I hope he stays in jail. But if they can't prove it, get your popcorn ready for Tate 2.0, the Matrix Killer. Just my 2 cents.
No, Tate is going to be, if he's allowed to stream and nothing gets in his way, dude, he is going to be the emperor of the world.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, this is definitely
no joke. And I agree with I agree with pretty much everything Leon said there, including the part of like, if he's guilty, like, yeah, if he's really a sex trafficker or some rapist or some pedophile, whatever they accuse him of, if he really is those things,
by
provable, then yeah, obviously I don't support him, right?
Yeah.
But I think that's everybody.
Everything, everyone agrees with that. But everything we've seen has shown that
I don't think there's anybody in the world that, I mean, that's a serious actor where you could prove these horrible things and be like, well, I still like them, without them also being psychotic.
Yeah. Do you want to just cut it off for this video?
We got to talk about We can't cuck.
Oh, we
Tristan.
gotta talk about Tristan. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. We can't cuck Tristan.
we like cuck him by mentioning that we're gonna talk about it. We just don't.
Dude. But you know, like we mentioned in the beginning of the video, all of the spotlight and all of the conversation is focused on Andrew, and none of it has been put on poor Tristan. And seriously though, I feel bad for the guy, and you should too, especially after reading this. Tristan tweeted a week ago, "I've been in jail 85 days and nights, and I've yet to be interviewed. The police have not asked me a single question. I've yet to have a chance to speak for a single minute. They just threw me in jail and nobody talks to me."
That's messed up.
That is messed up, man. You know, we've been talking about this in private too. You know, we haven't really been talking about Tristan, but nobody else has. And I think it was like a month ago we were thinking like, oh wait, his brother's in jail too.
Yeah.
Has anyone talked to him? And according to him, nobody has. So
yeah, he's basically just sitting in there for what? I mean, they're not even interrogating him. I don't even know if he's really in on the whole scandal too with Andrew. Was that a mutual thing? That might have been like a mutual thing. I would assume he's probably
involved in the business,
yeah,
but I don't even know because nobody's really talking to him. I don't know any of the details.
No one talks about him. Yeah. We all know about Andrew Tate's involvement with it. But
we know everything we need to know about Andrew. He's been given 1,000,000,000% of the spotlight.
Yeah.
What about his brother?
Yeah, I don't know.
And he also, to add, you know, to just spit on his wounds a little bit, you know, Instagram decided to ban him while he was in prison. Why?
Why?
Many convicted criminals on Instagram. He tweeted this after he got released today. "I get falsely imprisoned, and when released without charge, I return to find my profile is gone. My content is cars, suits, and motivational quotes. Who's got Zuck's number? Somebody talk to him for me." So, yeah, he comes back after nobody's talked about him, and his Instagram is gone for no reason.
That's just...
How are they going to ban somebody that's in jail?
Yeah, he's a real threat to society.
Really? Tristan Tate? Like, what is... We always, you know, we all know what Andrew's said and done. What has Tristan done?
Other
than just agree with the message.
I don't know, man.